Hey everybody, it's Edward. We're going to go through our previous classes handout. Um, I'm trying to figure out how to make videos. This is one of my early attempts. Hope you guys are going to enjoy it. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Okay, I'm just kidding. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. I have given you some handouts, and I think that with video support kind of accompanying the videos, it will be more interesting for you. So let's take a look. Fundamentals of written speech, presentation number 1. First of all, I would like us to take a look at some of the notions that we had before to revise together, and I'll ask you a question. You can pause the video. So the first question is 3 parts of a paragraph. You can pause, think about it. Basically, topic sentence, supporting details, and concluding sentence. These were 3 major parts of a paragraph that we discussed. Next question. 2 parts of a topic sentence. Topic and controlling idea. You were right, I hope. So, as you remember, we have topic sentence. The first sentence of a paragraph tells us what the paragraph is going to be about. It has the topic and the controlling idea. Topic tells us basically what is the paragraph about. How controlling idea controls the topic in a way and sets it in a direction. Where are we going within the topic? Because topics can be huge and we don't have enough space in one paragraph, to discuss the whole topic. So we go in a specific direction, and controlling idea helps us to do that. Another one, how to achieve coherence. 4 major ways. Repeat key nouns, use consistent pronouns, transition signals, logical order. You were right. So as you remember, we can repeat key nouns to keep our text coherent. We had an example with this very first paragraph we looked at about gold, had this technique. Consistent pronouns, make sure that you use pronouns that refer to something that you have mentioned before. Don't mix pronouns. If you're writing in third person, keep doing that. Transition signals, we had a bunch of transition signals and we discussed how and why we should use them. Create this flow, shows that you transition from one idea to the next idea, and you signal, basically kind of warn the reader that something is coming up, that the text is taking a turn, or some different direction. You go from one example to another example. You want to contrast something you stated previously, or you want to conclude. So understanding transition signals and paying attention to them, not only when you write but when you read, can help you understand texts better, and definitely a good thing to know. Logical order can also help us achieve coherence. Texts can be, we have a couple of logical orders presented in previous handouts, and so yeah, you can use that technique to basically also create this direction for your text, so easier for readers to understand. If you also use some kind of a familiar logical order for them, you can refer to previous handouts about coherence and unity for more information on that. Okay, and now basically what I want to do in this video, I want to summarize briefly the handout supporting details, facts, quotations, and statistics. I have posted it 2 weeks ago. I bet you have already read it. However, I think that I still need to make this video. I also will make videos about other handouts. But so yeah, we didn't have a lesson on this. We didn't talk about this, and I believe maybe hearing my voice and explanations can help you to understand it better. So okay, basically supporting details. In writing, we use as we already discussed, that we have this main statement, the topic sentence there, and we show, well, and basically there we express what we want to prove or what is the direction, and to support this idea, the remaining part of the paragraph actually does that job. It supports what we have said or what we want to prove. And there are different ways how we can support this, our idea, by using facts, quotations, and statistics. In academic writing, it is very important to support our ideas and opinions. And we'll take a look briefly at how we can do this. So first of all, we need to understand what are facts and what are opinions. What is the difference? Again, question to you. You guys can pause the video, think for a second. So in the handout, it was discussed pretty well. So opinions are subjective statements based on a person's belief or attitudes. Everybody has their own preferences, and we have different views and matters of taste. So these are our opinions. They are subjective, meaning that they are influenced by our, experience probably, or the way we were brought up, or maybe the geographical location where we were born, and so on and so forth. So different things influence us, and we have these opinions about stuff. So everybody, has a different story. Therefore, our opinions are different, and it's totally normal. It's how it's supposed to be. However, there are also facts. Facts are objective statements of truth. So we can prove facts. Facts are the same for everybody, whereas opinions are not. So that's why the facts are more suitable for support if we need to support our ideas in writing and in anywhere, in life in general, right? So if we want to support what we're talking about, right, we would use facts. One more interesting thing is, right, that facts are things that there's no point to argue about, right? You can always check facts. You don't need to argue with anybody about who won the tennis some championship, I don't know, in 1995, right? You can just Google it and that's it. You don't need to argue about facts. It's pointless. And at the same time, it's pointless to argue about opinions. We can say that maybe not opinions, but matters of taste for sure. If you have, we all have different tastes. We all like different things. So to argue about that, like you'll say, oh, I like oranges, I like apples. So these are our matters of taste. No reason to argue about that. But it's important to differentiate between two and understand that facts are more suitable as support. And here we have the same idea expressed. So you can express opinions, but opinions are not accepted, as support. So we just, it's not strong at all. So, oh, I think this is correct, or I think this movie is awesome because Bruce Willis is in this movie. So does it make something awesome if Bruce Willis is there? No, it's your personal opinion. You like this actor, maybe. That's why it's awesome for you, not for everybody else. And however, not all, as we can see here, right? Just stating facts doesn't mean that you're done. So facts also need proof. Here we have a fact and an opinion. Which one's which, by the way? Take a look. So smoking is a bad habit. Definitely an opinion. We can, yeah, it's right, for different people it's different things. So for some people it's a great habit. Some people love it. Right, for you or for anybody who's a non-smoker or an ex-smoker, it can be considered a bad habit. A lot of smokers themselves say that it's a bad habit, but it's still an opinion. So somebody thinks that. Whereas cigarettes are addictive, that's a fact. They are. You start, you have this, I don't know how it works. It has nicotine, and it, I don't know, reminds people of the times they were breastfed or something, and that's why they really like to put stuff in their mouth. Okay, whatever, it is addictive. However, at the same time, Do you think, is it enough just to say that? Right? It needs some more proof. It's a fact that needs proof. You can add more, maybe add some statistics, add explanations, add examples, and you can prove this. So using outside sources, in basically also the next thing that handout discussed is where can we find these details and other supporting details to support our ideas. So we had some opinions here, five ideas basically. We can use our own personal experience, we can use quotations and statistics, maybe take a survey, interview somebody, to get some quotations, and research the topic we talk about online, which is the go-to method these days. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. And so what can we do, right, with the information we gather? So we can quote it, we can summarize it, we can paraphrase it. So these are some of the basic ways, what we can do with the information we gather. Another important thing that the handout discussed was plagiarism. What is it? Think about it for a second. So, right, I guess everybody knows what it is. So plagiarism is basically using somebody else's words and ideas in your work and presenting those ideas and opinions as if they were your own. And this is not good. It's just basically stealing ideas and words of others. And it's not a good thing. However, right, we can suspect that we need to prove something, we need to use something for support, and we use other people's ideas, right? The important thing to understand here is the way how you use these ideas. Again, if you present things as if they were your own, it's bad, right? You can't, this is stealing. However, if you present those ideas and you say, okay, I took it from this person and I took it from this research, then it's good. Plagiarism can be a serious offense, and around the world it is considered even like almost, you can get expelled from the university or school for committing plagiarism. So yeah, but when we use information, basically we have some ideas here. When you use information from an outside source without acknowledging that source, you're guilty of plagiarism. Keep that in mind. Some more ideas on plagiarism. So yeah, pretty much a little summary of what I said. So to avoid plagiarism, you need to put quotation marks and around the words. The handout, refer to the handout. I didn't summarize it here, but the handout has a lot of information about this, about the ways how we can do it. And so also when we use quotations, we can there are two types of quotations: direct quotations and indirect quotations. So on the other hand, you copy person's exact words, right, spoken and written, and you present them, so you enclose them in quotation marks. And indirect quotations, when we kind of paraphrase or report somebody's words using reporting expressions such as according to someone or someone believes that. Again, refer to the handout. It has a bit more information about this. And another way how we can, what we can use for support, right? Statistics. So like quotations, statistics are good supporting details. There's not much kind of to say, and handout doesn't go into much detail about statistics, but it's pretty self-explanatory, right? So statistics are based on surveys and some data, and also definitely we need to check where it comes from. Is the source trustworthy? Probably on the bottom of credibility for a source, I guess Wikipedia is somewhere very, very low. um, wouldn't recommend anybody believing in a statistic from Wikipedia, but check your sources. It is very important. So I will summarize, right? So I guess a lot of you have already read the handout. This video is kind of an extra support for that. Supporting details, facts, quotations, and statistics. So it's a part of a paragraph, right? If we also refer back to the 3 parts of a paragraph, right? Topic sentence, supporting details, and concluding sentence. So supporting details is this part, right here. So we present an opinion, present an idea in the topic sentence, then we use supporting details to support that idea that we want others to believe in or understand better. Okay, so I will sum up. I will conclude. Thank you for tuning in. We have a discussion section in Ortus. Let me know what you think about the video, as it's first video I've made, like a little lecture video. So, but I bet I hope it's basically useful for you guys. Okay, take care and until next time.